Good afternoon, everyone. I've got some updates for you here. Just wanted to touch base and go over the schedule a little bit for next week. I know there's a lot of questions out there. I know for the incoming freshmen, this is all new. I know we've got some new upperclassmen as well. So just wanted to touch base and kind of fill you in on some details and some things that you need to know for next week going into our first camp. First and foremost, we're really excited to get going. You know, it's officially the 2022 football season is here, starting next Monday. So we're so excited. The coaches have been meeting and getting everything prepped and ready to go. And you know, we're expecting a great summer, and we're really just looking forward to getting back out on the field and getting going with these young men again. So really can't wait for that. So the details for next week. So next week Monday starts our camp, our first camp of the summer, and it's going to go for 2 weeks. So next week we are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, from 6 to 8:30 a.m. We should be done by 8:30. We may, on a couple of those early days, we may go a little bit long. Just getting used to the numbers, and things typically start a little bit slower than what we would like. So just be prepared for that. But I'll do my best to make sure we're out there by 8:30. So the locker rooms will open at 5:30 in the morning. We'll have those open at 5:30. The back doors, the back doors by the locker rooms, the ones that are closest to the weight room around back of the building, is what will be open for our guys to enter and exit. So we will get there early, open those doors for them, and then so they can go in before practice, and then after, when practice is over, they will need to go down there and keep their equipment in their lockers. So that's something that's new this year that we're making sure that we do. All equipment will be in the locker room all year. So with that being said, for those of you freshmen who don't have equipment and you don't have your camp gear, that's okay. You're not getting it yet. So freshmen, to start with, this next week, the attire for the freshmen is going to be blue shorts if you have them. Show up Monday with blue shorts if you have them, and a white shirt with your full name written on the front and the back. This is going to help us coaches. It's going to help all the coaches get to know everybody's names, you know, really quickly within the first 2 weeks, and then we won't have to do that anymore. So, but for the first 2 weeks, we will need all freshmen to wear a white t-shirt with their full name written on the front and the back of the t-shirt for us to be able to identify them and learn their names. So if you're a freshman, please make sure you have that. So for freshmen, typically I'll say camp gear. You don't have it yet, so just wear blue shorts on Monday. Coach Vudich will get you your blue shorts, all your camp gear that you guys did order. We'll get that to you on Monday. And if you didn't get on there and get your free camp gear, we do have another order coming in. So you know, we'll be able to pull from that and get you guys taken care of, those of you guys that maybe were not on the list to do that. So, but we'll get you taken care of. So freshmen, blue shorts on Monday, cleats. If you don't have cleats, please get cleats. We need them. You know, we're going to be out on the field moving. So cleats are mandatory out on that field. Otherwise, you know, you're not going to be able to play in a safe manner. So football cleats, no spikes. Football, just regular football cleats are fine. Blue shorts and a white t-shirt with your name written on the front and the back. Okay, so that's for all you freshmen. Upperclassmen, okay, most of you guys should have your camp stuff. We will be in camp gear. If you do not have your camp gear, wear blue shorts with a white t-shirt, okay? So we will be in camp gear on Monday. We will also be wearing helmets on Monday, okay? So I know most of the upperclassmen have their helmets already. They should be in your locker. We're going to be wearing helmets on Monday. So we will be in camp gear and helmets. Hopefully Tuesday for the upperclassmen, which is going to be sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Hopefully by Tuesday we'll be in shells. So just plan on that. But for Monday, upperclassmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, you guys will be in camp gear and helmets. Okay. Once again, if you don't have your camp gear, blue shorts and a white t-shirt, so we're all looking the same. Okay, we're gonna get out there and we're gonna look right, and we're gonna practice right. So that is the attire for Monday. The locker room will be open beforehand so that you can get in the locker room at 5:30. Practice will start at 6 o'clock sharp. The whistle will blow. We will start warming up, so do not be late. It will start at 6 a.m. sharp. That is when practice time starts. We need every minute that we have on that schedule. So our practice plans are built out by the minute, and we utilize every minute possible that we get with these young men. So please make sure you're on time. The expectation is for everybody to be there. If you cannot make it, please make sure you communicate with me. Please make sure your son communicates with me. The freshmen, I will get them on our team app so they can start communicating with me directly. I'm sorry, not on our team app, but on our Remind, which is a messaging system that I use to message all the entire team. So I will get them set up on that next week so they can start communicating with me, because like I mentioned in the parent meeting, that is an expectation of mine. I expect these young men to start advocating for themselves and communicating with their coaches. And it's a good life lesson, and it's a good practice to start. So we will be starting that with them. So next week is all football. We do have our weight training and conditioning is built into our practice. So the last 30 minutes of our practice will be spent doing weight room stuff and conditioning. So that is built into our practices for the first 2 weeks. Once we get past the camp schedule here for the first 2 weeks, then we'll get into our summer weight training and conditioning schedule, which once again is a mandatory thing. One of the things I say to these young men is I can't, make this 100% mandatory for you, but it is within that group. We expect, and the players expect 100% from every single person on that field. It's a large commitment, but it is worth it. So we do expect 100 from 100, something that we say all the time. And the young men do a great job of making sure that they give that to us. So that is the plan for Monday. Water, please, we will have water bottles at the field, but it's always good to bring your own water as well, because we will have some breaks built into practice as well. So if you have a water bottle, bring it, and we'll make sure everything's all squared away there. So that's the plan for next week. It's all football. Varsity and JV and freshmen will all be together to start practice. There will be a portion there, middle and the meat of the practice, where the freshmen will separate, and Coach Ansel, who's the head freshman coach, will take them and run them at a different pace that we're running the varsity guys with. Then we will come together as a team at the end as well. So everybody will be practicing together. We are one team. We are one family. But there will be times when we're able to take those younger guys out and put them more into a developmental portion of our practice, opposed to with our varsity guys and JV guys, we'll start installs and getting plays in and defenses and calls and all the stuff that we need to get installed over the summer, and we'll take the freshmen at a little bit slower pace than the upperclassmen. So we're lucky enough to have a large coaching staff to do that, and I think it's going to be great and very beneficial for all the young men this year. If you have any questions on the first week, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask. I'll get them answered for you. I think that should cover just about everything that we need to know from Monday. And then what you parents can expect is I will jump on here and I will send messages to you guys. And I prefer video messages just so I can communicate with you, and it's, I think, a little more personable. I will communicate with you guys every once in a while, but I will be communicating with your son every single day. So they will know what they need to know every single day. And it is their job to make sure they're communicating with you just like I expect them to communicate with me. So that is a standard that we will hold them to. And I know sometimes with the 14, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old young man, that sometimes they don't like to communicate, but this is something that hopefully we force them to do, and they've been doing a pretty good job of it. So I expect that to continue. So we're excited to get going. So thankful football season's here, and this is for those of you that are new to St. Pius football and high school football in general. Football season starts on Monday, and I know these young men, they know that, and that this is just because of how we do things and how the schedule breaks down. The summer is the start of our season, because when we get back in August, so we have a mandatory dead week at the first week of August. When we get back, we only have 2 weeks before we have to be game ready. So we play our first game in August. So we have got to make a lot of progress in the summer. So this is treated as football practice. And we have built in 3 dead weeks. So if you have vacations, you take them during those dead weeks, because if you do miss days in the summer, it can set you back, because there's so much being installed and put in, and different plays, and especially for these young guys, new things, new ideas, new schemes. When you miss a day, it matters, and it can set you back quite a ways. So being there, being on time, being prepared is a mandatory thing for us, and that's an expectation of us. It's an expectation I have for all the coaches. It's an expectation I have for the players, and it's an expectation that you guys have of me. So I can promise you we're going to be there. We're going to be prepared and ready to go. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much. Excited to get going, and looking forward to seeing all these young men on Monday morning, bright and early. Thanks. Have a good day.